Hello everyone. This is a very simple video. We're gonna take a look at Fedora. I just installed Fedora today on what used to be a Windows drive, but now it's Fedora. Uh, uh, of course, it didn't come like this. It came rather like uh, this. I think that's how it came like. So, so it was like this. You either push this like that, or you push the window keys. And of course, also, so of course I had to, like always, using this tool here, uh, extension manager. I had to download extension and extension manager. Extension manager is for downloading, and I downloaded task to dock, dash to dock, and I have it here, and it came built in. App menu came built in, but it wasn't active. So you have to download the extension, you know, to see that you already have the app menu already installed, but you can't activate it otherwise. Similar with the buttons here. The minimize, you have to download tweaks. Let's go here. Where did I do it? Yep, I had to download tweaks, and you download tweaks. You go to Windows, and you just click them, and you'll have the maximize, minimize button. However, I want to say that even if you don't have them, you can maximize and minimize by just double click. So, but it add. I like it this way, maybe because I'm used to it. What else? Let's look at what it came with. I downloaded these. I downloaded Tor. I downloaded OBS. So that's things I downloaded. So it came with boxes, which is a virtual machine. If you are not used to virtual machines, it came with boxes installed, and very minimal GNOME stuff. It came with a writer and LibreOffice Calc, which is similar to uh, and and it came system utilities. It came with very minimal system utilities, parent control, disk for disk partitioning. I have two disks here in the CD-ROM. Uh, it came, of course, sitting, and let's see here. It came connect and all this stuff, which I never really use. But it came audio player. It have an audio player and it have a video player. So that's what it came with. Very, very simple. Let's go back here. I can also use them here now with my menu. This way I don't have to like open things up during the, uh, let's open the installed. I want to show something about the installed stuff. So boxes came installed, and it is a Fedora, but I actually installed this time. I installed Chrome through 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 the man through the package manager that came with it, like a GNOME, but it is Flatpak. So if your system is weak, it's a bad idea. Do you better install it from the website? You just search GNOME, you install it because Flatpak add the size to your and I actually even the tweaks, I believe, even some of the tweaks, I believe, yeah, look at the tweak extensions. Yep, they were a flat pack. So even the extension managers were Flatpak. Luckily, they're not that big, but the extension I could have installed it, the Fedora, but since I installed one Flatpak, I installed the other one Flatpak. So so that's the strange thing that it does when you search. It seems that was kind of annoying because I remember uh, a few years ago Zorin and many Debian based distros were like this, where like when you search anything, everything was Flatpak, and not even they didn't have dot ATP, you know. So here the same, it's the same. Let's go here and let's search uh, play. Let's just for the heck of it. Hopefully not everything is Flatpak, but that's great if you have the space, which I do. But if you have a limited machine, because that adds size and they slower because you'd have to run. Think of it as a small virtual machine to have to run through it. So so like that will add cycles on your CPU. So let's look here. Just a random. It's flat hub. Fuck. Which is good. I'm glad they have the options, but like not everything should be flat hub. Everything is flat hub. Well, anyway, everybody these days they love flat hub. Maybe that's why. And I understand it's easier for the developers, but this is Fedora. It's such a big it's such a big distro. It should have plenty of uh, original, you know, uh, you know, packages. But anyway, that is one thing that I thought was annoying. I made this transparent. Maybe I show that how I did that. Uh, so let's go here. So go to extension and this is the dock. Go to setting. I fixed the size of it, otherwise it will change, So I always fix the size because I don't like it to change by itself if you're opening something else or whatever. We made it was on the bottom, I made it, I made it here. I also activated behavior. I click icon, I put minimize. This way I can click here, then I can click on it. Oh, in theory, I can click on it. Let's see, what did I do? Yep, okay, in theory, I can click on it here. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, it worked. Here we go. So, appearance, this is sometimes I just change it. I put it to dynamic because it came default like this. And I like it like this, but sometimes I just want to change it. Fixed, I don't want it that. Dynamic, it will be light when it's kind of different. So that's all the thing. What else? What else? Um, I mean, Fedora. I ran Fedora before. Fedora is very good. I love if you have a limited machine, go with Budgie. Uh, I ran Budgie on a Chromebook, on an old Chromebook once, and I ran it for like a year and a half. It took that Chromebook had like a soldered on solid state drive, 15 gig, and it took about 11 gig, so it left 2 gigs or whatever for free space, so it took most of the stuff, but nevertheless it ran perfect. So Workstation, I ran it last year, and this year I decided, there's no need for me to keep Windows, because I don't even use Windows on the drive, so No, I have one machine that have a drive with Windows, and we'll just keep it like that for now. What else? What else? So in many ways, it is the same as this as any GNOME. And look, let's look at idle. It's running around. Oh, this machine have 4 cores, 8 threads. So, but it is running around like what is it? 10%, maybe less than 10, 3, 2%. So it is not bad on idle. Uh, um, what else? What else? What else I wanna say about Fedora? Oh yeah, I wanna show one thing that I thought was cool. It's like an additional twist to it. The Fedora logo here. You can actually make it disappear. Let's go here. The logo. Oops, gone. The logo's gone. I'll put it back on. I thought this was a cool touch. I don't know why. I thought they did a good job. Those are the stuff that came with it. Oh yeah, let's show this one. Windows list. So you can have a Windows like this, you know, if you don't want to install any, anything. Uh, and uh, I think places, you can have places which basically show you your, what's the word I want to use? Your drivers, or not drivers, but your folders, the major folders, home, recent, started, so it will show you these. I don't know. I don't like them. I don't like to show them. Though sometimes they do come handy. You can always activate it, but they come with it. So this is the only basically extension I had to install dash to dock. Um, yeah, that is it for Fedora, and it is. Uh, let's go check what they have with background. Uh, okay, let's see. I don't know. To look weird. So when it's dark, oh yeah, actually it's not bad when dark. It's not a good. It's not very good to. So they have the same GNOME, the same as like Debian, really. Oh, they have an extra one. Let's look at this one. Oh, this look good. Well, that's not bad. Okay, so that's what they have. So it's very, very simple uh, machine, simple system, and in many ways that's a very good thing. They didn't have a lot of things, no games. Uh, Debian 12, I remember when you install it, you used to have like bunch of games and stuff. No games, nothing. I like they had boxes in there because I actually do use boxes for the virtual machine. So I guess that was something I thought was cool. They install it. They have a Fedora Media, map, clock, and all this. Yeah, that is it about Fedora. And I think Fedora is a very, very good uh, distro. It is, if your computer is new, it is, if you want something between stable and your computer is relatively new, Fedora will work perfect on it. So if you have even a brand new budget laptop, or for example, or a brand new laptop that have all parts, like meaning what I mean, like they still have the Intel, the i7, for example, which Intel doesn't make anymore, but many, many new computers still have them. So they have older parts. So if you have a brand new computer like this, like or a computer that's 1 or 2 years old, probably Fedora will work the best because it can handle, it's up to date, and and at the same time it's stable. That is it about Fedora. And uh, it's always been a pleasure to run Fedora. So you guys have a good day. Bye bye.